What is going on, guys? Welcome to the first official episode of AIC Gaming and Anime. I had to do it with my brother Gio right here. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. Yes, sir. I am
Right.
great and glad for this collaboration. You don't know how much this means to me, bro. And future endeavors for your content. All right.
Link in the bio for Gio's pages and my pages. Let's get right into this topic. I'm super excited to talk about it. Gio, why don't you kick it off, bro? Like, let me know your top three anime plot twists. What you got?
I'm glad you asked. We're gonna start something that's very old. We're gonna start with Aizen in the Bleach Society, the Soul
Mm,
Society, when they first betrayed them, and Ichigo came
okay.
to the Soul Society. Everybody was shocked about that. But well, you know what they always say: the quiet ones are usually the most deadliest ones, and that betrayal was the first time that proved my saying so much. Let me
Did you
hear your
expect
number
it?
three.
Did you expect it?
Yes and no. Yes and
Okay.
no.
I gotta catch up to Bleach, so that's on my list right now. We both have animes that we're catching up to. Unfortunately, I don't know why I never watched Bleach, but just never got into it. But I'll give you my three. My three, if I had to rank it on my list, I'm looking at it right now. It's tough, but I'm gonna go with Promise Neverland. I'm gonna go with that one as the number three.
Oh, please enlighten me with that one because I never watched that.
Promise Neverland was basically about these kids that were being raised in an orphanage.
Mm.
And the first episode, you find out that these kids are being fed to monsters. And the reason why I put it as top three instead of two or one is because the other two I just feel like were just way more shocking. And they happened kind of midway to deeper into the anime. But this happened first episode. Now, it's been a while since I watched that anime, but I just remember being kind of shocked, like, yo, I did not expect that. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was
Mm.
just I don't know, I just thought they were gonna grow up and it was gonna be that kind of story and all that. But these kids never grow up because they're getting fed to monsters. Oh, I should have put spoiler alert, if you guys never watched this anime or watched any of these animes, maybe I'll start putting that on the videos. So make sure you check that out. Let me know maybe watch the first episode and let me know what you think. But
Oh,
I'm
I'm
not
definitely
surprised,
gonna
right?
watch that. I'm
I'm not
definitely gonna
surprised
watch
though.
it.
Like hearing shit
Wow.
like that, it doesn't surprise you, does it?
I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff, but that one on the first episode, no, I definitely gonna
Mm-hmm.
watch it. That's not even if
Yeah.
answer. All right, number two.
Two. Yeah, number two.
This one, I don't know if you know this one. This is kind of like I kind of got that. Makima is well known as the control devil on Chainsaw Man.
I did watch
Now,
Chainsaw Man. I don't even which one is that? Which character was that
okay,
one?
Makima is the broad that brought Deji and the spirit
Oh,
when
I
they
I
said
remember her. Yeah.
she's a control she was well known as a control devil at the last like towards the end of the episodes, and that one shocked me.
Mm.
And the reason why I say it shocked me is because at first I didn't think of it. I was like, why she has so much government officials and everybody all fearing of her as if like, she's HBIC.
Mm-hmm.
Like what's going on here? I found out on a scene where she was in a building. I don't know how she did this, but on the other side of town, I would
Mm-hmm.
say like I would say for just imagine you're in California, but you're controlling people and killing people in Maine.
Crazy.
I don't know how. It's when I started thinking, wait a minute, she's killing people
Mm-hmm.
and then on top of it, she shows little to no emotion towards her peers.
Right. I do remember that about her. Yeah, she was very serious,
And
right?
then on top of it, she made the deal with like government officials, like we're talking top people in Japan, and I'm like, that makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. But that one, I figured I had to rewatch the whole 12 episodes to figure that out.
Damn, bro. All right, we're gonna cover Chainsaw Man. That was one I had to warm up to. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I wasn't feeling it at first, but we definitely gotta cover that one. So all these animes that we're talking about today, we're definitely gonna be covering.
Oh,
Um,
for
let
sure.
me let me give you my two. This is really tough to choose between these two, but I know why I'm gonna make this two, and you're gonna understand my number one. My number one, I'm not gonna say right now, but the reason why is because I that was one of my first animes that I got introduced to. When I got introduced to anime early on, it was that anime. But number two is gonna be Attack on Titan with Aaron. This one came up in articles, and it just reminded me too, like, yeah, that him becoming a villain is somewhat of a plot twist, somewhat of a surprise because the whole existence of him in the beginning is just him wanting to get rid of the Titans and then actually becoming one is crazy, you know? I mean, it's not too surprising when you think about it because maybe he was going to become one, maybe he wasn't, but I think it's surprising the direction that it went in, after 4 seasons. Now, it's been a while since I watched Attack on Titan. I'm very rusty, but seeing how he transitioned from the beginning to the season 4 is crazy.
That was
Hmm.
crazy. I watched all
Yeah.
4 seasons. I can tell you.
Yeah.
Um, I like how you said Attack on Titan because that was my number one.
That's your number
Attack
one?
on
Okay.
Titan,
Okay.
but mine was a little different from your own, and I have to say this one took the cake, and you would have laughed at me, but I was agreeing with him.
Hmm.
Is when he brought all of his groups, all the homies into that one imaginary place and pretty much said in that I'm just paraphrase what he said. I'm gonna destroy the world and
Yeah.
I'm gonna build it back up. Now, when I saw that, the first thing on my mind was, I was like, yeah, yeah, go ahead, Aaron, go ahead. Oh, we're gonna destroy the world and build it back up. Wait, no, 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 what are you doing?
Yeah, he's wild.
Yeah,
He
and
he went crazy a little bit, but I mean, after watching everything that happened, how traumatized he was throughout all those fucking
it's called the
scenes.
rumbling. My fault. The rumbling. That's what they call it, the rumbling plan, and that's on attack.
Yeah.
That's my number one. And when I meant everybody was talking about online when that happened, it it got so bad. It got so bad and so viral that they had to make the movie. They have to make a movie, and I didn't even watch the movie yet. I didn't even watch
I
the
didn't either.
movie.
Oh shit! All right, that's
Yeah,
on
they
our next
watched the
list. We gotta
movie,
watch the movie. We got to.
which will lead to the ending of Attack on Titan. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And they were and I mean people were just when I said they were just tweaking on
Hmm.
making them getting that movie released. Get that movie released, get it released, get it released. Because they didn't suspect him to turn on people like that.
Right.
That's like the
That's
MC,
crazy, bro. I
yeah,
didn't
the
even know they had a
MC.
movie. I really gotta watch that shit. Jesus Christ.
Oh, oh my
How am
goodness.
I make an anime channel? I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Um,
Yeah.
here's my number one, bro. We're gonna end it with this. One of my favorite animes of all time. Now it's been a while. That's the theme. I'm catching back up, guys, because I've been watching a lot of new anime, and this is gonna be like our next episode, like what we're watching right now, and new releases and stuff like that. But we're gonna be catching back up to the old stuff. My number one, if y'all can see that, you know what this is, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, you
Yeah.
know what this is?
Yeah.
Death Note.
Yeah.
But specifically, this one came up in the article, and I kind of agree. It's when L died halfway through the show. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm putting this over Attack on Titan because I felt like we all felt that L, because he was so smart and he was figuring him out, that he was gonna last throughout the whole show. So seeing him get killed, it was insane. Like I did not expect that. Now, how do you feel about me ranking this number one?
Okay,
Give me
well,
your thoughts.
well, I have two questions.
Okay.
No, well, one question, one statement. One, I wholeheartedly disagree with Death Note over Attack on Titan, but
Okay.
that's a whole different topic on a whole
We're gonna
different
debate
later.
that. We're gonna
We're
debate
gonna
that.
debate
We're
that.
gonna
Don't
make that a
worry, we're
debate
gonna
that another
debate that for
episode. We're gonna debate
sure.
that. Yep.
But my question, because I watched Death Note too, I did watch it,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw when L died. I'm not gonna lie, that was a real controversial scene.
Moment. Yeah, bro.
But my question, and I mean, to
Look at
this
this.
day, is still. Oh, let me see what it is. Ah.
There's L.
But my question for that is, what if L knew that Light was the guy, but he tried to pass it to his predecessors to figure it out?
Of course. I mean, that's what happened. That's what ended up happening. That's how he lost in the end. But you
No, but
know,
no. But what I'm
I'm
saying is, you said L is smart, right?
yeah. He probably planned it all out, but the
Yeah,
audience, we're
planned
not
it.
gonna know that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we planned it for the audience.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I guess, like with Attack on Titan, you could think of it like, okay, you wouldn't expect Aaron to become a villain, but have we seen that before? Maybe, maybe not. I just think though with L, he was matching his intensity. And usually we see, right, like there's a protagonist and an antagonist or whatever, and they kind of fight throughout the whole storyline and they
Mm.
last throughout the whole storyline. So, yes, it's cool that, they made it in a way where it would shock you because he ended up dying and the story continued without him. But he was so smart, he planned it, so his predecessors could take over. But my whole thing is just as an audience perspective, it's like, you expect to see that guy last throughout the whole story, and for him to not make it but still win in the end, I think is kind of genius. I think it makes for a good anime. So I would argue that it's top one right there. But we should expand this list, think about it more next time, and do some more debates because
Oh
I don't know.
yeah.
Attack on Titan is up there, man, and now I'm just motivated. I'm gonna rewatch all these fucking animes, and we're gonna talk more about this shit. So,
Oh,
you
for
got any final thoughts,
sure.
though, bro? Before we end this first episode,
All I have to say is, besides the fact that you said that Death Note is on top of Attack on Titan, well, we could really debate about that
in terms of plot
off of
twists,
there.
in terms of plot twists, though, we're only talking about plot twists.
In terms of plot twists,
I don't
you
know if
got
I
a
can put
decent
it
one.
over Attack on Titan. That's a whole nother topic. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know
a
if I
whole
could
nother
put it on
topic.
my. They're probably both in my top five for sure, but I don't know which
But,
one is above the other. You know what I'm saying?
but you have a good list. You have a good list. I will
Okay.
say you have a good list on
Yeah.
your end.
And guys, these are animes that I watch, so don't get on me too much if you know what I'm saying. I do have to catch back up, but this is the first episode, so you know, we're gonna get back into it. But yeah, man, I'm gonna wrap this shit up. Listen, it was fun. We're gonna talk about this more. We're gonna expand on this. So make sure you guys go check out the link in bio for Geo's pages and my handles, and we will talk to you guys soon.
All right, till
Peace.
next time.
You already know.